guys, we're back here with the district championship joke. Why do seagulls only fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. See you next time. That was tough.
It's a beautiful day for baseball in Wardsville, Missouri, as the Blair Oaks Falcons go for the district championship. And good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dick Aldrich, along with Coach Corey Wood. Ron Haynes on the camera, as always. The Blair Oaks Falcons come into today's action, the District 9 Class 4 title game against the Eldon Mustangs with a record of 20-15. The Eldon Mustangs are 16-14 coming into tonight's ball game. Falcons yesterday defeating Versailles in the district semifinals by the score of 13-4. A fantastic pitching performance from Zane Halford for the Falcons. He struck out 8 in 4 innings on the mound. And of the Eldon Mustangs coming off an 8-0 very impressive victory over a very good California team last night in their district semifinal. Falcons are on a bit of a heater. They've won 6 out of their last 7, and we'll see the number 1 pitcher for the Falcons this afternoon. And on the mound is Wyatt Libbert. This will be his 9th game and 9th start on the hill. He's 2-3 on the season, a 2.14 ERA. He's pitched 32 2/3 innings. He's given up 24 hits, 10 earned runs, 16 walks, 32 strikeouts, and the batters hit 198 against Wyatt Libbert. He has been kind of the horse of this pitching staff. At least he's really gotten the big-time starts. Bayshore Jr.,
but he's fast.
Pitch goes back over there to first base. Wyatt Libbert trying to zone in here. So he's fallen behind the first 2 batters. Here's the pitch from Libbert. Squares the butt right back to Libbert. He's going to have to go to first, though. Libbert, a little underhand toss to Schulte. He nearly lost control of that one.
You know, and that's good fundamental baseball by the Mustangs right there. You know, you got to play for, play for runs, a small inning, they got a runner on second now with.
So here's the 3-1 pitch coming from Libbert. From the belt. Ground ball to second base. It'll be fielded by DeMilia. Throw on to Schulte for 2 outs now.
And I was watching center fielder Warren Davis kind of really shaded over to the right side and able to take the ball away. So you might see Blair Oaks try to really get inside. Ooh, that's going to be tough.
Short, McCullough, and
nice
the run
pick.
throws to first. Curled out by Schulte.
Kaden Schulte with a pick.
So Schulte makes a nice play at first base, and that will do it for the first inning. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the bottom of the first inning. It's Eldon nothing, and Blair Oaks coming to bat on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Spring season. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball back to the middle,
took a weird hop.
And Rackers beats it out. Yeah, to hit that down and bounced up in the air, and that caused the delay.
That potentially could have been ball 4. It was kind of a low outside.
567 on base.
Goes the runner.
There goes the runner. Here's the throw down to second. Not in time. The ball rolls into center field. The Rackers will hold on.
Good decision by Rackers right there. Pitch to Warren. He's been hitting the ball really well lately.
Davis, a 250 hitter. His average up quite a ways over the last several weeks. Next pitch. Wild drive into left field.
Now, what's going to happen?
Bring him home.
Send him.
Here's the throw from left field. It's going to be close.
Save at the plate, and the ball gets away.
Diving in is Jaden Rackers. As I said, he had a big lead at second base.
Yeah, he did.
Throw came through, so it's a single. And then Davis takes second on the throw. So the Falcons break on top here this afternoon. In the first inning, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We head now to the top of the second inning. Blair Oaks 1, Eldon nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. Nobody out. Runner on first base. 1-2 the count here in the top of the second inning to number 6 hitter Drew Hines. Here's the pitch.
Went upstairs. That's a great pitch by Libbert right there. Got it up in the eyes. That's a big out to get Hines out.
Checks the runner, comes to the belt. Here's the pitch. Pop fly into left field. Here comes Kliegel, and he'll make the catch. And that's 2 away.
Nice play by Kliegel right there. That was a tough one. Anytime that ball's hit high in the air like that, you just never know. So.
Libbert a long look to first base.
Yeah, and Eldon, they're not really getting big leads by any means.
Ground ball back to the pitcher. Libbert will take it and run it to first. Little handoff to Schulte,
right.
and that will do it.
Good inning.
Yep, another inning that starts with a walk, but Libbert comes back to retire the next 3. And we go now to the bottom of the second inning. It's Blair Oaks 1 and Eldon nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. 2 outs. Wyatt Libbert, the pitcher, on deck for the Falcons. Here's the 3-1 from Hardy.
Whoa,
center field for a base hit. Center fielder gets to it. Ortbals taking a big turn, but he'll hold on at first base.
Or Schulte, rather.
And then Schulte, yeah. We go now to the top of the third inning. Blair Oaks 1, Eldon nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to the Falcon Athletic Complex in Wardsville after this timeout. Pitch from Wyatt Libbert. Long look at second. Here's the pitch.
Oh, nice pitch.
Beautiful curve.
And this is probably going to be one of these situations. It would have to be a perfect bunt for Blair Oaks to try to get the force out at third. I think in this situation with a 1-run lead, you're going to want to take the for sure out at first. Probably won't be bunting now with 2 strikes.
Libbert with the 1-2 pitch, and it's a strike 3.
Huge pitch by Libbert right there.
Blew the fastball by Bayshore. 1 out. Libbert with the 0-1. Number on into left field. Kliegel coming on, making the catch.
Wow.
Dylan Kliegel with a good jump and a good catch there. 2 outs. Ball not necessarily hit very hard.
Yeah, another tough ball for Kliegel. Yeah, this is, to this point of the game, this is one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far.
2 outs, runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. DeMilia has time, throws to first, and that'll do it.
DeMilia.
And again, another high wire act by Wyatt Libbert getting out of the inning after putting the first 2 men on base. And the Falcons will hang on to their 1-0 lead now as we go to the bottom of the third on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return after this timeout. Eldon comes to bat in the top of the 4th inning here with the Blair Oaks Falcons up 1-0. Wyatt Libbert gets ready to work, and I
see Rustemeyer down in the pen. Just kind of looks like he's stretching a little bit.
And another
nice
bunt, and it is going to be caught in the air.
Gonna double him off.
Double play.
All right.
So the sacrifice bunt that Eldon has been working on all game long.
Wyatt Libbert, he actually reminds me a little bit of Hunter Hess, pitched for Eldon last year. Kind of the same body and
strike 3 on the outside corner, a fastball, and that will do it for the Eldon Mustangs here in the 4th inning. 1-2-3 inning for the Falcons, although there was a man that reached base on a base hit, so there was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We move now to the bottom of the 4th inning. Blair Oaks 1, Eldon nothing on MidMoSportsOnline.com.
Blair Oaks needs some base runners. Any way you can get on.
Got to get things started again. Hardy, here's the pitch in for a strike, 3-1. It'll get me over fastball there. Here's the pitch from Laughlin. High fly ball, left field. Left fielder over to his right. He's way back, and it is gone.
Oh, no. Left fielder looks like he's injured.
A home run for Nolan Laughlin as the left fielder crashed into the fence. And that ball is gone, and Nolan Laughlin has his first home run of the season, and what a big time to have it.
Yeah, that was kind of what I would call like a towering shot. It wasn't a line drive. I didn't know if I had a chance, but it got up in the wind. I just hope that the left fielder's okay.
Kaden, single in the first inning. Or in the second inning, I said.
Yeah, and he's a guy, if he could get I had a good base hit earlier.
Oh, there's a ground ball. That's nice. In the right field. Let's see if Lackman's going to go first to third. No, he's going to stop at second. So solid contact for Kaden Schulte, his second hit of the afternoon. 1 run, 3 hits in the inning. We head now to the top of the 5th inning. Blair Oaks 2, Eldon nothing on MidMoSports Online. Aiden Henley going the opposite way. This is the young man with the interesting batting gloves.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's going to be
a
tough.
Topper, and coming on, Ortbals throws.
Oh, what a play by Cole Ortbals. Great stretch by Schulte at first base.
Just a little topper.
Wow, that's a big-time play right there by Ortbals. That's tough.
Mr. Libbert is getting dialed in.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting stronger as the game goes on.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. That'll play for McCullough. Plenty of time. Throws on to first.
Nice play. It's always, and I've said it in games past, just so impressed with Kaden Schulte over there at first base. He's just got tremendous hands over there.
So Libbert will come out of the lineup, and coming in for the Blair Oaks Falcons is the senior Carson Rustemeyer, as Wyatt Libbert is done after 70 pitches here in the top of the 5th inning.
Well, now here we go. We get into the pins. See what happens.
So Libbert taken out. Rustemeyer comes in the 5th inning with 2 away. Holding on the runner there, who's B.K. Bennett. Here's the next pitch from Rustemeyer. In for a strike. And behind the runner. Nearly got him. Nice play by Schulte, who was off the bag. And Laughlin straightened up and threw down there. Schulte took it on the run.
Has been called an outside pitch.
Here's Rustemeyer with a 2-2 pitch and 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oh, come on now.
Oh.
Yes.
Did they? Yeah, he definitely went there.
He went around on that. We're out of the inning no matter how it works out. We are through 4.5. And it's the Falcons 2 and Eldon 2 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to the Falcon Athletic Complex after this timeout. Nolan's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Line drive into right.
Oh, he better sprint. He better get there. There he goes. The way this turf plays, they said there's been multiple JV games this year where guys have gotten base hits to right field and got thrown out at first base.
And DeMilia is going to be taken out for courtesy runner.
Owen Wise, I believe.
Owen Wise comes back in.
Just be patient here. You got probably your best hitter in the lineup. There he goes.
There goes Owen. Drive into left field. And the left fielder will get it. Wise.
Oh, he's going.
And he's going into third.
Safe. Stay on the bag.
So the runner going, and I don't think it was a hit and run necessarily, but
he took off and
full count. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch to Laughlin. Ground ball to third.
It's going to get interesting. They got to go one. Nice pick by the first baseman.
The run scores. Laughlin puts it into play, and the Falcons take back the lead.
I'll go back to great move to put Owen Wise in the game with that speed. You know, I'm sure the coach has told him, hey, if it's on the ground, you're going.
Kyle Hines, the senior, right-hander, out of the windup on the 1-2 pitch.
That's hit good. That's going to get the run home. Should score on tag.
Center fielder makes the catch. Here comes the throw. And Warren Davis scores easily. The Falcons are up 4-2.
Great at bat by Dylan Kliegel right there. He did exactly what he had to do. Hit a good ball out to deep center.
Falcons are retired here in the bottom of the 5th. But in the bottom of the 5th, the Falcons score 2 runs. We head now to the top of the 6th inning. It's Blair Oaks 4, Eldon 2. Falcons lead 4-2, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, short center field. Here comes Davis. He's got it. For the out, 1 away.
That one worried me just a little bit. I thought that was going to get down, but luckily Davis has good speed out there.
Or I should say this evening. Still white outside. It is the evening. Rustemeyer with a 1-2 pitch.
Oh, great pitch. Man, took a little bit off of that. Great pitch. 2 outs. This is a big one right here. Need to get this out.
Second strikeout for Rustemeyer in the 3 batters he's faced. Bullpen crew having a good time. Here's the next pitch.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
Fly
That's going
ball
to
in
be a
the
tough
short
one.
left field.
That may drop.
And coming on is Kliegel who makes
nice
the
play
catch.
by Kliegel, using those two hands once again.
So 1-2-3 goes Eldon in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th now. And the Blair Oaks Falcons lead Eldon by the score of a 4-2 on MidMoSportsOnline.com. 18 Colton Bayshore still at third base. We're still looking around here as the first batter.
Oh, hit him.
Blair Oaks comes in and he gets plunked immediately as Cole Ortbals will go down to first base to throw a strike here.
Yeah, I would too. There
goes Ortbals. Pitches high and outside.
Oh, he got it too. Wow.
He had such a break that I don't think the catcher would have thrown him out with a can.
Yeah, and oh man, they got Rustemeyer on deck. He's gonna get a chance to bat.
Schulte, the number 8 hitter. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Good.
What are you doing, Cole?
It's the third hit of the afternoon for Schulte. And Ortbals wasn't sure that ball was going to drop in.
Not sure.
B.K. Bennett.
Who knows? They may have told him just to go up there and not even swing the bat.
Here's the pitch.
No,
ball to third. And this is going to score a run.
A great play for both teams. We score a run, and Eldon gets a double play out of the deal.
And it was actually a very nice play by the third baseman as well. Rustemeyer hit that on the nose. Oh, it's when Jaden hit on the nose.
Just got hit.
Jaden Racker's got hit in the back. Here's the pitch.
There.
The runner goes.
He's going.
And the throw is down to second, and another stolen base for the Falcons. Jaden Rackers with the steal. It's his second of the afternoon. So he gets into scoring position.
Okay.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Falcons lead 5-2. 2 outs. Runner on second.
He's going for third.
That's a strike, and Rackers.
Oh, and he will score.
Left field.
Jaden Rackers, the speed. Wow.
There's that pressure you put on him.
I thought for just a second, I'm like, he may try to go for third here, and he did. So, yep, speed.
So that will end the 6th inning, but the Blair Oaks Falcons come up with 2 more runs. We go now to the top of the 7th inning. Blair Oaks Falcons trying to nail down yet another district championship. They lead it over Eldon by the score of 6-2.
You got to get this first out. Don't want to give Eldon a chance.
Ground ball is short. They should play for McCullough. He's got plenty of time. Zips it across the infield. Schulte digs it out.
Boy, Schulte bailed him out on that one.
The ball kind of died as it got over to first base.
Kaden Schulte, man, he's had a game today. He, with some hits and.
Actually, it's ball 2. Ball 2, strike 1. 1 out. Here's a pitch from Rustemeyer.
Say good. That's going to be a tough one. That's going to be tough.
Right fielder comes in. Quirouet's got it for 2 outs.
They make me nervous whenever they go up with just one hand, so nonchalant, but that's why they get paid the big bucks.
I think he was battling that one a little bit too. It wasn't Falcons trying to finish off yet another district championship and keep the repeat hopes alive for a state championship. Rustemeyer, the senior, from the belt. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball to second. DeMilia has it. This should do it. Throws it to first, and the Falcons win it.
All right.
Falcons,
congratulations.
District champions as they defeat the Eldon Mustangs here this evening at the Falcon Athletic Complex by the score of 6-3. In the 7th inning for Eldon, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Falcons win it 6-3. We'll go away, take a break, come back, and give you the totals and highlights, and send you on your way here on this Wednesday night on MidMoSportsOnline.com. We'll return to the Falcon Athletic Complex after this timeout. So once again, the Blair Oaks Falcons are the Class 4 District 9 champions here as they win it tonight over the Eldon Mustangs by the score of 6-3. It was not easy, it was not pretty, but the Falcons persevere and get the victory. They score 6 runs on 8 hits. no errors, 5 left on base. And the winning pitcher for the Blair Oaks Falcons was Carson Rustemeyer. He comes on and gets his second victory of the season. He pitches 2 1/3 innings. He gives up a run on a hit and 2 strikeouts. Wyatt Libbert got the start. He pitches 4 2/3 innings. He gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts.
But no, I'm really proud of this group of seniors and the entire team. I'm happy for Coach DeMilia and his staff. It never gets old. Winning district titles, and I'm excited to see where this team goes with the team a little bit.
The Falcons win it here this evening at the Falcon Athletic Complex in Wardsville. Once again, the Falcons are district champions in Class 4, District 9, as they defeat Eldon this evening by the score of 6-3. So now for Ron Haynes on the video and for Coach Corey Wood, I'm Dick Aldrich, and we say goodnight from Wardsville.